Whatever you think of renewable energy, there's one thing that's undeniable. It takes up a lot of space. Fields of solar arrays need significantly more land to match the power output of, say, a nuclear power station. I'm not here to debate the other issues, but the footprint of nuclear energy is far less than an equivalent number of wind turbines. That is, wind power has a much lower power density. Although an individual wind turbine doesn't take up much space, for them to be effective, they need to be spread out over massive swathes of land, not to mention all the service roads required to build and maintain them. However, one thing we're not short of in Australia is land. We do, however, find ourselves in the unenviable position of navigating Aboriginal land rights. You know the story. Australia's colonisation by the British has resulted in generations of eternally angry Aboriginal people claiming their land has been stolen, passing down that sentiment from one generation to the next, ad infinitum. So what do you think happens when the "we want to give First Nations a voice" Labor government comes up against the "endless renewables at all costs" Labor government? Well, the net zero ideology wins, of course. Screw the land rights. We've got bigger fish to fry, using solar power, naturally. And here's just one example from earlier this week, thanks to the viewers who highlighted this. The ABC reported, renewables company destroys Indigenous shelter despite knowing about it. As I said, net zero comes first. Endless rows of Chinese-made wind turbines take priority because they'll be powering our glorious green future. I mean, what has an ancient rock shelter ever done for Australia's power grid? To be fair, the company behind it, ASRES, did apologise. They were out there cutting an access track to build power lines for the Central West Orana Renewable Energy Zone. And you know the old adage, it's better to seek forgiveness than permission. I wonder how that conversation actually went down. Hey boss, there's an Indigenous rock shelter right in the way of the track. What should I do? Look, mate, we've been assigned to build these transmission lines to save Australia from climate change, so I'm not going to let no rock shelter get in the way. Use the bulldozer. Sure thing, boss. The ABC followed this up with another angry news report just today. No excuse for renewable company destroying Wiradjuri rock shelter. According to the article, the community is devastated at the loss of their beloved rock. Before its untimely demise, it was located near the Cope State Forest. Members of the Wiradjuri community called the destruction inexcusable. Thomas Dahlstrom, a Wiradjuri, Tubaga and Gamulare man who worked on the site conducting cultural heritage assessments, said he was devastated to learn the company knew about the shelter but destroyed it anyway. This is one of the hardest parts to digest, he said. But there's more to the story. It wasn't just a shelter, it was a shelter for women and children. Yes, not only did they destroy some ancient rocks, they destroyed a refuge used by mothers and children while gathering food. As Mr. Dahlstrom noted, if they were caught in rain or couldn't get back to camp, it's a handy little cave. But now it's all gone. It's the modern equivalent of bulldozing an orphanage or a homeless shelter and installing a high-voltage steel transmission tower in the name of the glorious net zero transition. The article notes again that ASRES has apologised, but Auntie Sharon Riley is absolutely not buying it. She says the company needs to consider compensating the community for destroying the shelter. I'm sure a couple of $100 million should cover it. As she told the ABC, to let us know and to just say sorry is really not good enough. What about thinking about compensation, because that's more trauma to Aboriginal people today? It's thousands and thousands of years of knowledge and our history for this part of Wiradjuri country, and once they're destroyed, they're gone forever. So as you can clearly see, it turns out that when net zero ideology collides with Indigenous heritage, the green energy machine wins every single time.